There are many successful companies in the world today, but one clearly stands out in the world of animation. In 1985, John Lasseter left Disney Animation Studios and joined Ed Catmull in Lucasfilms. About a year later, entrepreneur Steve Jobs purchased Pixar from Lucasfilms for $10 million. Soon after, Pixar created several short animations such as Tin Toy and Lexar Jr. These animations were the key starting point of their main production. Toy Story at its time was a revolutionary idea. Never before had there been a full 3D animated movie. Making a full-length movie was a huge step for Pixar. Many had their doubts that the film would not make it. After the original proposal was rejected by Disney, John Lasseter went back to the drawing board with the help of his team to create the Toy Story we know today. To create the film, Pixar used Renderman. They created Renderman with great difficulty. Renderman uses several triangles to create incredibly complex characters and scenery. For its time, a program like Renderman was an unheard of accomplishment. By using Renderman and the incredible imagination of John Lasseter, Toy Story became a huge hit. It was the starting point of a long line of movie successes for Pixar.
I think when I watched Toy Story, that was the first movie I watched, I was really kind of taken aback with the 3D effects and made me realize how innovative their technology was in comparison to what was out at that time. So for its time, I think Toy Story was some of the first graphic imaging I've seen that looked like that.
Another film that pushed the limits of Pixar's animators was The Incredibles. The animators were faced with the task of animating hair, fabric, and humans, which is considered a technical challenge in computer graphics. The writer and director of The Incredibles, Brad Bird, best describes what was asked of the animators.
I came into a wonderful studio, frightened a lot of people with how many presents I wanted for Christmas, and then got almost everything I asked for.
Pixar's creativity was pushed once again with the creation of WALL-E. Unlike Pixar's previous films, which were presented with dialogue, WALL-E was exhibited using combinations of sounds. Even though the main characters have no voices, the audience is still aware of what is being expressed.
I think what they were able to do with the image and how they synced it up to the sound certainly added that emotion. So it seemed like the voice of WALL-E. I wasn't thinking, oh, that's kind of randomly placed sound, that's just a click or that's just a bump. It sounded like the character because of how realistic they made him appear on film.
None other than John Lasseter can explain the emotions put into a character.
Character animation isn't the fact that an object looks like a character or has a face and hands. Character animation is when an object moves like it's alive, when it moves like it's thinking, and all of its movements are generated by its own thought process. It's the thinking that gives the illusion of life. It is life that gives meaning to the expression. It's not the eyes but the big lens, not the lips but the smile.
The great creativity of Pixar has given them many successes. However, none of these pictures would be possible without Renderman. The original Pixar imaging computer offered computing capabilities far ahead of its time. After failing to find a customer base, the machine was thought to be doomed to fail. The software that came with it, in turn, was more useful than the computer itself, and after a few changes were made, Pixar produced Renderman. Starting with their first feature film, Pixar has added to the capabilities of Renderman with each movie. Following in their footsteps, many other film studios have used Renderman in their movies.
We received a distress call.
I've been waiting for this day my whole life. This day of reckoning.
You should not be here.
Go back.
accomplishments, Pixar has opened a new window in animation.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. Are they all gone? Is everybody gone? Huh? Good. Oh my gosh, my cheeks are killing me. I can't keep smiling like this anymore. I am exhausted. I think I need a break. A little break? Okay. Phew.